All right, guys, welcome back. Let's watch another fake news from the mainstream liberal media, fake outrage that gets debunked by Newsmax. They actually did some real journalism and debunked some of this fake propaganda that the mainstream media loves to put out there. So let's watch this clip together and we'll react to it.
Governor Rob Schmidt tonight. You know, it's difficult to convey just how fake the American establishment media really is and how exasperating it is to have to refute organizations full of people who disingenuously call themselves journalists and debunk their nonstop BS. It really is a full-time job. And today, these outlets, trusted by millions for information in this country, all erupted in a united cacophony of performative fear of fascist Donald Trump. We've seen this show before. Here's how it sounded today.
Former president is under fire for a video he posted on social media that used language from Nazi Germany. The latest in a series of anti-Semitic and authoritarian statements from Trump and his campaign.
That phrase appearing 3 times, including under the headline, "What's next for America?"
A unified Reich, which is a word, of course, associated with Hitler's Third Reich during Nazi Germany.
He will create a unified Reich, echoing the Germans from World War II, if you're catching my drift.
Really stupid people. And when it comes, though, from this many sources, of course,
Really stupid people. And the crazy part is that these people actually have an effect on how some people actually think and vote. That's really the crazy part about it. Like that some people actually believe this without doing any research of their own. They just believe what the mainstream media says, and that's the truth to them. It's really sad.
Outlets as well. We saw it from CBS, from NBC. It came from everywhere, from all sides at the same time. When it's that powerful, the message quickly permeates through the American bloodstream. Everybody heard this story today, and of course, that was the point. The word unified Reich, seen in the background of a pro-Trump ad. It was a dog whistle to the Nazis. It's Charlottesville all over again. Most, though, if you noticed, were never actually shown the actual ad. You probably haven't even seen it yet, because seeing it would lead any sensible-minded person to just roll their eyes, realizing they were duped again by the outrage machine. And with that, we're going to play this ad.
Yeah, before he plays the ad, look at all the headlines. They all are in cahoots with each other. They all work with each other. This is how you know they're ran by the deep state. They ran by Washington, by Biden. That's what they work for. This is not independent journalism. This is not journalism at all. This is propaganda.
Was not produced by Trump's campaign, by the way, and was simply reposted by the president while he was in court on Monday. Take a look.
What happens after Donald Trump wins? What's next for America? The economy booms. American energy is unleashed and an end to crushing taxes. The border is closed and the largest deportation in history is underway. No more wars as we focus on home. Law and order is restored. The American dream is back, and the best is yet to come. Make America great again.
That looks like a good ad to me. Everything that was said on there sounds like something I would vote for, that everybody should vote for. I don't understand what the problem is here.
Did you even see it? So you see what we have right here, right? Some Trump supporter did some fancy editing to create a pro-Trump ad in a vintage journalistic style. It's actually a really good ad, which has absolutely nothing to do with a German Reich of any kind. And we investigated this. We actually found the editor's template, which was used for this. And we can pull it up maybe full screen. You can buy this online. It's called Newspaper Vintage History Headlines Promo. If you wanted to make a vintage ad, this is exactly how you would do it. You just go online and buy this from whatever company this is, and they probably use it for a long time. And it basically uses a collection of old news headlines and subheadlines and articles from like the early 1900s, one of which was German industrial strength significantly increased after 1871, driven by the creation of a unified Reich. That's 50 years before anybody was talking about the Nazis and the atrocities that would come before.
So this wasn't even talking about the Nazis that these people be talking about. This was 50 years before even Hitler had even taken power. This is crazy.
And during World War II. It has nothing to do with anything. These are just old headlines. There were other headlines as well. Expansion of violence in Bosnia was one of them that's used over and over again because this is just a wallpaper template on the internet.
Yeah, but there was no outrage about Bosnia, right? You didn't see him tripping out about Trump is going to attack Bosnia. That wasn't the case. That wasn't the case at all. Just that word Reich just stood out to them, and they just ran with it once again. Just, oh my God.
Confusion among Central Powers, the First World War, and many other completely innocuous news topics from 100 years ago. This is wallpaper background for editors who want to make vintage art. That's what it is. And whoever did make this thing, and it wasn't the Trump campaign, that's what they used. Anybody that's actually in the media that knows anything about how all this works, and there are a lot of idiots in the media, but the ones that actually understand how it all works know how fake the outrage that we saw today is. It's all performative. This is all just to help Joe Biden. It's another way to slander Trump. And that's why they're not playing the ad for you. This is on the CBS Evening News and everywhere else. They won't show you the ad, but they will talk about it all day, and they'll talk about it for the rest of the week.
Yeah, they're not going to show you the ad. They're not going to show you anything. They never play anything in full context. Even when they're outraged about whatever quote Donald Trump said at a speech at a rally, they don't play the full context. The poisoning the blood, or when he said the immigrants, when he was talking about MS-13, when he was talking about the bloodbath with the economy. They never, ever play it in full context. So why would they even play the full ad for you? This is how you know the mainstream media believe that their viewers are stupid. They believe that you are just an NPC that just gets uploaded with information that they feed you, whether it be real or fake, and they know you're going to run with it. You're not going to do your own research. You should be offended. These people are playing with you. This is exactly what they're saying without saying it, is that, hey, you are an idiot. You're going to believe anything that we say. Therefore, here's some BS that we're going to feed you and that you're going to run with. And you're going to have people that listen to the propaganda and they believe that it is the truth. And they just slander conservatives. They slander Trump. They slander everybody. And it's absolutely comical. So let's watch this here real quick.